Hip-hop today is very influential. It influences the way we do our hair, the kind of accessories we wear, how we decorate our body, the way we dress, and probably also the way we act.
Hip-hop is rapping, DJing, breakdancing, and graffiti.
I think hip-hop today it's more about like the club scene.
Hip-hop has become so much more than that. It's become more than just an art form, and a lot of people say it's become like a part of our lives, a part of who we are. So if I'm just chilling at a bus stop or I'm sitting someplace waiting and I don't think of anything, what comes up in my mind is rap lyrics, right? Because for me, hip-hop is like part of who I am.
Even though hip-hop brought a new style and a new flavor to music, and even if some people feel that it's a part of their life, what about the message it brings out towards women? Should that be considered as part of the new flavor and style? Do you actually want the topic of women being disrespected and degraded be a part of your life?
What do you mean? Hip-hop degrades women.
Do you think that hip-hop degrades us?
Oh my God. I mean, hip-hop is so respectful and polite to women. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, I just feel so honored. Every time I turn on BET and just see like the vibrating booties, I just feel like so honored and respected as a woman. I mean, I could start crying and praising the Lord about the amount of end that we see every day. So the short answer would be no. I don't think hip-hop is respectful to women.
You have to make that choice as a listener to like, okay, this woman is not a bitch or a hoe, like she's an actual person, I shouldn't be calling girls bitches. But sometimes I guess it happens subconsciously because it's sort of in your lifestyle, it's embedded in with you. It's like saying the word hella, you don't think about it, but it just comes out.
I feel like listening to songs that degrade you, automatically you're putting yourself down. Even if you in your mind, you're like, you know what, I feel strong, I feel powerful, I love myself. When you sing along to those lyrics, it's almost like you turn yourself off.
I listen to rap, but then when it gets to a point where they're using a lot of profanity, it gets too much. They're kicking a lot of negative vibes in your ear, and you sort of like feel negative.
Other thing is, there's so few hip-hop artists that are women that we don't even have a balanced perspective. Who are women artists? Lil' Kim, great example. Lil' Kim started with Biggie's rhymes. Even she came out as a sex symbol. It's like, okay, she wants to be a sex symbol. She really was a prostitute, right? In real life, she wants to rep that, okay. But even then, she still had to go get a whole little boob job and things because she was so like unloving of herself. So we couldn't even have a solid sex symbol with self-esteem. She had to go out and buy some breasts so she could even feel better about herself. There's so many hip hop songs and videos that are being sold to you and to us that degrade women, and we just take it like that's okay, right? We think if we bleep out the word bitch, all of a sudden the song's real positive. You can't just take out the bitch and now it's all good.
They don't really like put attention to all the words that go into it. Some people do, but I mean, they're just listening to music to have a good time. I think it's all depends on the person.
Looking good, feeling fly, people line up. You can do a couple things. A, when that shit comes on, you walk off the dance floor. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna dance this, and I'm sure I'm not gonna back it up on your little white tee wearing booty while they're talking about this, right? Because how are you gonna really dance to a song that's all about hoes, essentially, with some dude without somehow becoming that hoe in his mind for that song? The other thing you could do is, try to get off the radio. The third thing you can do for real, is make your own music. If you don't like it, and make something better. Don't sit there and complain.
I wanna get into something. Me and my fam cruising, trying to find the function. I'm finna act like an ass.
What is hyphy? Hey, like that kind of hyphy? Oh, like that kind of hyphy. Oh, I see. So to me, hyphy is almost like, it's not hip hop. It's a new thing that happened more recently with kids who grew up on hip hop, the same way I did, right? You grow up with it, that's like the basic baseline. And then when you get old enough, it becomes something that's your own, that's something different. I'm gonna take some pills, drink some liquor, go crazy on top of my car. And that's basically what all the hyphy songs are about. Do you know what I mean? So it's not about like lyricism. It's not like they're great poets, but the beats are tight and people get excited. So it's not like it's not like poetry. Like that people like Mos Def, Common, they really be writing stuff. People who are making hyphy music, I feel like it's more about the feeling of the music than like what you're getting out of it.
Well, the word hyphy to me is like getting in someone's face, like being really mad. The word hyphy comes from hyperactive. Nowadays, it's been reinterpreted as like a lifestyle and a whole culture. It's a whole different type of music in its own style. I think when you say the word hyphy to somebody, they already know like a little bit about it.
San Francisco, Richmond, Pittsburgh, Fairfield to the heart. Got something to say, better take
So
it
to me, to go dumb, my understanding of it as an elder to hyphiness is it's there's like a certain like beat that goes with it. People just like lose control and just put all their physical energy into dancing to the song, but it's not like you're dancing and trying to look all cute. You're not dancing for somebody else to look at. When you're going dumb, you're going dumb for yourself. Do you know what I mean? It's like something that comes from the inside. It's not something you want people to look at. So it's not like crumping where people want people like to look at you or whatever. You don't care what you look like, right? It's like you're trying to get something out.
Couldn't measure this dude with a ruler. My pump game pimp better than Zelda. Okay. I'ma let the bruh bust and tell ya. The pack rock fans, they get the club rockin'. I'm posted in my retro gym, jaywalking. That's so really, it's Tim McFly, Team.
We're all excited about Hyphy, right? We're like, oh, it's tight, the music is tight, it's from the Bay, it's this and that. So I feel like until Hyphy is like, what can I mix in with my juice? Homework. You know what I'm saying? Like, until it's like promoting an actual lifestyle where kids don't get shot and don't get laid out and don't get raped because they're so messed, they're so faded. Till then, Hyphy's not gonna be positive until it starts promoting some idea that you can be black, you can be Filipino, you can be Latino, and be doing something else other than popping too. As long as like Hyphy means I'm gonna pop some and drink, it's not positive because they ain't really nothing. So right now the whole movement right now is very male centered. At most, girls are doing a little, you know, a little this, they're doing a little going dumb. They have Hyphy on their MySpace with their thunder shades on, but they're not a part of making the culture. They're just consuming it. Until the women of the Bay, the young women of the Bay, start to like write rhymes, make tracks, that's when we'll see whether Hyphy is better for women or not. It has the potential right now. It has the potential to be better because it's not the whole pimps, hoes setup. But until a woman steps forward, it's just basically the same BS.
I don't think it's better. I think it's just the same as any other music that degrades women. I mean, like, there is rap music that does degrade women, and there's also hyphy music that degrades women.
I'm sipping on the act right, certainly. About to hit the fret.
I wouldn't say Hyphy's better than mainstream hip hop, but I think that it's not as bad yet.
I don't care where the party at, cause wherever I'm at in the Bay gon' clap.
Everybody looking good, feeling fly. People lined up all outside, trying to get